Good now. I don't know what I did with my phone, so I need to step away. I thought I had it. Apparently I don't. So I'll be right back. Good now. Take two. That's what happens when you keep moving places. Good now, Larry. Good now, Kismet. So beautiful to see you. Good now, Nick. So beautiful to see you. I'm grateful that y'all came ready to party because I left my phone upstairs. Okay. Let's get started. I got my heater going and that thing is warm. Okay, for those joining for the first time, welcome. For those of you returning, welcome back. As always, I am thrilled, honored, and grateful that you have chosen to spend your precious time in this very sacred self-care moment with me, and you allowed me to spend mine with you. And those joining for the first time, I say good now because now is the only moment that we can affect, right? Yesterday, a moment ago, gone. The next moment, nothing you could do about. You can prepare for the next moment by being in this moment. So good now. And for those joining for the first time, I like to read a card right before we hop into meditation. And we are going through Life Loves You. It's a 52 card deck. And you can use the card as a prompt for your meditation. You can use the card as a prompt for your journaling. You can ignore it. Whatever works for you works for me. So let's see what pops out for us to read in this now moment. I think one has volunteered itself. It reads, I trust my inner ding. I trust my inner ding. I just like that. You were born with an inner knowing. That's so funny. What Louise calls your inner ding. Listen to it and let it guide your actions. That is funny because my word this year is knowing. So I'm stepping into the knowing. So I'll read it again. You were born with an inner knowing, what Louise calls your inner ding. Listen to it and let it guide your actions. So this definitely would be a good journal prompt. Like, how do you know when your inner knowing is guiding you versus not? When was a time where you actually listened to that inner knowing and things worked out versus when you didn't listen to it and you know you should have? You've ever had those moments when you're like, dang it, I should have listened to myself. I'm sure we've all had those moments. I'm not sure. I suspect many people have had that moment. Moments like that. So, Neek, Kismet, Larry, feel free to chime in. I'll share it with whoever's watching. Is it ding or dean? D-I-N-G, ding. Yeah, I know my light. I should have stayed in where I was yesterday. The lighting was so perfect for the cards. Here, let me see if I can get it. Better reading. Can you see it? Inner ding. Ding. I knew that. Oh yeah, so that's the card for the day. Trust your inner ding. I love that term. That's a fun term. Okay. it feels less intimidating too. Like, because I work with folks and they're like, I don't know. And I'm like, you do know. So now we get to use the word ding. um, okay, so let's get meditating. Yes. For those joining for the first time, I practice TM or Transcendental Meditation. You can find out more about that um, in the description below if you would like. However, I am here to support you in whatever form of meditation you practice because I just want you to keep practicing. Please just keep practicing because it's so beneficial to you. I want you to win on all the levels of your life, and meditation supports so many levels of that ability. And I do have some chimings. So Nick says, inner knowing does not negotiate or resist. I have started to understand this over the past few years. Oh, I love that. Thank you. And Kismet says, ah, yes, I've learned with time that ignoring that ding isn't always the best way to go. Facts. I love it. Sometimes it can be so subtle. So, in the defense of many of us who have inadvertently ignored it, it can sometimes be so subtle. And that's the splenic energy. If you study human design, it's subtle, it's quiet, and it only says it once. It's like if you don't listen, that's on. I'm sorry for you, but other times it can be louder, and it's just like taking a step back and really listening and feeling in your gut and in your heart because they respond quicker and with more knowing than our mind. Our mind will overanalyze. We can reason ourselves into things. We can so many things. Do a whole masterclass. Kismet shares, learning to trust yourself is such an important lesson in a world that wants so much of your attention. Oh my God. Say less. Say less. Meek agrees. Say less. That's literally the basis of my work. It's literally the basis of my work. So yes, I love it. Self-trust, self-love, self-acceptance, and authenticity. I love it. Thank you to you both. Um, meditation time. All right, I got the timer, which is why I had to go get my phone for anyone who's like, where's she at? I've got the timer. So you can relax deeply into your meditation without worrying about how long it's been or how much longer you have to go. And on the other side of that, I will gently bring us out of the meditation so that we can carry on the rest of our now moments and create an amazing rest of our day. So, with all that said, happy meditation. I will see you on the other side. It's been 20 minutes. Go ahead and keep your eyes closed for at least 2 minutes so that you don't shock your system out of your meditative state. You can gently bring yourself out. You can slowly start to wake up your body by wiggling your toes or shimmying your shoulders, or my yummy favorite, rotating your neck. Of course, you can do any gentle movement that feels yummy to you, because you know what limitations, if any, that you have. I apologize if you hear my composter and garden so noisy in the background. Alright, put a smile on your face. Take as deep a breath in as you can. Breathing in gratitude for this now moment. And breathing out gratitude for the rest of the now moments that you'll create. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes. Of course, you can choose to continue meditating. This is Wednesday, so I will have Corinne and I will be hosting the meditation for world peace at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, same bat channel. And I forgot to mention earlier, if you're looking for other ways to connect with me, you can find me on medium.com, find me on TikTok, find me on Insight Timer for guided meditations. I will be doing lives on Insight Timer as well, giving talks and guided meditations. So stay, there's a word there. Stay tuned. But with all that said, thank you so much for sitting with me at this now moment. I enjoy it every time. And even when you catch the video later, the energy is still there. So thank you. And with all that said, may you create the most amazing now moments until I see you next time. Ciao for now. Mwah.